This is Nigeria, a land that is culturally rich and blessed with diverse mineral and natural resources. And this is the UK, land of job opportunities and new mindsets. So you're probably thinking by the title of this video that I don't like Nigeria anymore. But I actually love my life in Nigeria. However, there are things about Nigeria that don't seem to be serving us well. What do they know in the UK about modernization and living a rich and fulfilling lifestyle that we don't? The first impression I had was an unmistakably faster pace of life. Guys, everyone is busy. Old, middle-aged, young, even teenagers have jobs. Everyone had somewhere to go. There was not a lot of time to just have a sweet, relaxing day because everyone has bills to pay. Every day was a perfect working day. The perfect example for me as Nigerians, no matter where you find us in Nigeria, we're pretty chilled. Even while we're working, we're chilled. Most people are pressing their phones. They're just having fun and laughing at the expense of their boss. They're always ready for a good laugh. If we have family or friends visiting or have a family function, we take time off work to spend time with them or enjoy that beautiful Owambe with our families. But in the UK, the endless culture of work, different shifts, day shift, night shift, work days, it's almost like there's no time for the simple things we enjoy in Nigeria. Well, they're not so simple. There's so many options of jobs to do, so many options in the supermarket, so many different types of milk, Pampers, provisions, so many types of breads. Oh my God. UK has one of those cultures that are so fast and they want to see it all. Everywhere you turn, there's a bill waiting for you. Even as a tourist, I had phone bills that I had to pay or else I couldn't use my phone. Let me give you an example of the bills. There's gas bill, there's rent, or if you are buying, there's mortgage. There's your electricity bill, council tax, phone bills, train tickets, car insurance. If you drive, you have to pay for your parking space. At the end of the month, I noticed that a lot of people work so hard, but the income sometimes doesn't meet up to the expenses. Always very little or nothing as savings or Nigerian groovy money. You know, the money that we spend to just throw unnecessary parties. It has truly been exhilarating seeing that if you are willing and ready to work, there's a job for you. Coming from Nigeria where there's not a lot of job opportunities, you see a lot of people, even as expats with like a lot of skill, doing menial jobs. But in the UK, I noticed it wasn't like that. Now I get the reason why a lot of Nigerians are currently selling everything they have and moving to the UK for better jobs and opportunity. I finally get it. I actually enjoyed the experience. In Nigeria, we're taught to live life jeje. Because jeje laye, you know, you work small, you rest small. It is with loving intentions our parents pass on this mantle of just doing the bare minimum to us. Fantasizing about having so much money, but not learning the basics of hard work, consistency, and focus. Instead, we are taught to pray, fast, and expect everything to just fall into place. Sometimes I wonder if the always on the move mentality is better than our live your life one day at a time mentality in Nigeria. The older I get, the more I realize that there are pros and cons to both sides. Yes, we should work hard and hustle daily, make plans, save, pay bills, have insurance. Yes, there's nothing wrong with that mindset because to achieve anything in life, we have to work like you don't pray and pray like you don't work. To live a contented life, we need to strike a balance. These are some of the life lessons I learned from my life in the UK. So I went to some of the stores because I've heard a lot of stories about how the UK, everything was cheaper in the UK as compared to Nigeria. And so I went to Asda and a couple of other stores and the African store just to compare prices. What's the price like with foodstuffs in Nigeria and in the UK?
Hi guys, so we are currently in Asda. We want to buy a few food items, baking items. Let's go find the things that we need to buy.
I realized that compared to what we make in Nigeria, our minimum wage in Nigeria is 13,000 naira. I've heard that it's going to be revised soon and that it's going to be lifted, but currently it's about 13 to 30 something thousand naira for minimum wage. If you're paid a minimum wage of 30,000 naira, you really sometimes cannot afford these imported brands which we are currently used to in Nigeria. And so I checked for the price of foodstuff in Nigeria and the price of foodstuffs in the UK, and I realized, foodstuff is more expensive in the UK because compared to what they're making money in pounds and we are making in naira, and they have bills. So guys, just in case you're on the relocation train, just slow down a little and make sure that you do your research properly. A lot of people, when they arrive in the UK, start to do comparison. Like me, I was buying a bottle of water for £3 and it was driving me crazy. But then if I was making money in the UK, £3 will not be a lot of money. It's cheaper for you to send money from the UK to Nigeria because their money has a lot of value. For example, £1 now is about 1,000 plus naira. So yes, if you were spending naira in the UK, you will be spending a lot. But if you are making money in the UK, you have bills in the UK. So don't be deceived into thinking, if I go to the UK, oh my God, I'm going to be making £1,000 per month. That's almost £1 million naira. I'm sure you're going to have bills in the UK and they're not going to bill you in naira. So
what's one kickboard?
Okay, I'm just looking. I don't know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for, but I don't know where that is. Anyway, you want me to take my top off before you take my picture, or leave it on?
What? What do you think?
If you want him to take his top off, so that you take his
Alright, so we bought the cake boards are £1 each. £1 for 10 inches, then £2 for cupcake boxes and Asa cake board. Yeah. Then the cupcake papers, that's this papers are £1.10. So that's this £1.45. What else? The mini candles are about £1.10. So baking powder is £1.30. And then they have these mini sachet ones. This baking soda. This is £1.30, and then this is £1.55. So it probably makes more sense to buy this. To join what? The what? The gym.
I just wanted to put that out there. But then it's still better because you have more opportunities to work and actually make that money. Now, so the first thing that I learned while I was in the UK is focus. I noticed that a lot of people had focus. There was plans, there were set goals. They had plans to work for a certain amount of time and they had plans to retire at a certain age. While they were working, they had goals, job opportunities.
So also buying this piping bag. It's like a set of 20 piping bags. I can't find the price, but when I find the price, I will let you guys know.
If they wanted to go to school, they will go to school just to make their lives better. So I feel the first thing we need to work on, even whether you're in Nigeria or in the UK, is focus. Focus on the goal that you are trying to achieve. Organize your life and make sure that you have plans for every single day of your life. Have short goals, have short-term goals, long-term goals. Manage your time properly. That's something that I really learned in the UK, and it really was enlightening for me. I used to be someone that used to always be late. But then I noticed that the train is never late in the UK. Imagine if I was working in the train station in the UK. I would have no excuse for why the train is coming late. So I would have to get there on time. one of the skills we need to pick up as Nigerians to be able to succeed, whether in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, is organization, time management, and just focusing on the right things at the right time. And the next thing that I learned while I was in the UK is embracing technology. Guys, technology will change your life. It will make things more efficient and faster. Yes, I know we don't have power, and so it is a bit frustrating for us to just like embrace technology. But then in every little way that you can, for example, instead of using a grinding stone, try and get a blender. Instead of pounding, try and get a food processor. Technology will make your life faster and easier. The next one is to create daily work goals. What do you want to achieve from your job today? Even if you work from home and you work for yourself, I've learned to set work goals for the day and to make sure that I achieve those work goals. Just like if I was working in a company. Yes, we do not have a lot of like work discipline in Nigeria. Yes, I get it. But I feel like if we are able to implement these work goals, it will actually make our lives different.
So we are in the pan and cups and mugs section. So we want to buy cake.
Now, the next thing I learned in the UK is to be alone. Guys, you do not see a lot of family members sitting in your house. You learn to spend time with yourself and spend time with your immediate family members or those that you live in the same house with. Because you just don't have the time to just be gisting about and making noise, because most times you actually have a job, you're spending time in your job, and when you're home alone by yourself or with your family. Spending time alone is actually not as bad as we are taught to believe in Nigeria. A typical Nigerian has at least 2 family members staying with them or around on the way to their house or on the way back. Spending time alone will give you time to reflect on what you are yet to achieve and give you time to actually work and do the things that you need to do at the right time.
So we are done buying everything. Let's go. Hi guys, so I heard about this African store where they sell African things. So I want to go and see the difference between like shopping in Nigeria, shopping in Glasgow, UK, especially shopping Nigerian products. So I want to see how much it will cost to get the things that I need to get. So let's go.
So buying the smallest size of palm oil for about $2.99, that's 3 kg of garri, which is about a basket of garri for £6. I realized that the things weren't as cheap as we thought it was. Let's bear in mind that these things have been imported from Nigeria into a different country, and so obviously that's the reason why they become more expensive. A pack of zobo for £1.99, which is £2. A pack of kuli kuli for 99p. A pack of chin chin for £1.70, so about £2, which is about 2,000 naira for that small bucket of chin chin. My God! A pack of golden more for $3.49. So let's just approximate everything to £4.
Yeah, £1.
One broomstick for
£1.
One Maltina for £1. The price comparison isn't really a lot, especially if you compare the fact, like I said, that these things were imported from a different country and a different continent to be sold in this country. F4, but it wasn't as fresh as I thought it was going to be. I was actually very disappointed. But the fact that you can actually get F4 yams, Nigerian yams, not like abroad yams, Nigerian plantain, cocoa yam, water yam. It was just refreshing to be able to see those things at these prices. It's so good to have like memories of home, especially I'm sure if you lived abroad, you probably not be buying stuff from the African store every single day. You probably try to eat local as well to be able to save costs.
Alright, so I bought a couple of things because I want to make jollof rice. I bought Maggi. My sister don't have Maggi in her house. What the heck? What travesty? What abomination? So anyways, I bought Maggi. I bought fresh tomato, two fresh tomato. I bought Maltina for her because she likes Maltina. And I spent about £7, which is about 7,000 naira. What? Yeah, that's true. It's like 7,000 something.
So after doing that, it was time for me to go and buy some gelato. So Loop and Scoop is one of the most popular bougie ice cream spots that my sister really loves. So I was like, all right, let's try it out. So Loop and Scoop is basically a vegan store that sells vegan ice cream. So everything is like healthy.
Yeah, ice cream. So I ordered the Malteser ice cream. It's supposed to be vegan. Very nice. Thank you. And then I ordered for churros. So that's what I had was in Paris. And it was so nice. So
if you're watching this video to this point and you haven't, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, guys.
say hello. See you, shy boy. Say hello. Olu, say hi. Anyway, so my day has officially ended.